Hi, sixth grade. I'm not here today, but I wanted to go back over our Google form that we're creating. I'm going to go over everything I kind of did last week and show you new things. Every one of my classes kind of ended in different spots. So if it's a part that you already know how to do, you can just move forward in the video to the next part. To begin with, remember our Google Forms is under the assignment, do you know, and you give a topic that you're doing it on. This is just that sample that Mr. Bosselman gave. So you're going to have to click on view assignment. And over here, some of you were able to attach your form. And so if you see your form right here, you can click on it and you're going to just see what it looks like. So you're going to have to click on this pencil right here, and then you're back into edit mode and you can work on editing and adding more stuff to your quiz. If you were not lucky enough or we ran out of time and I didn't get you to put your form right here, you're going to go over here to click on add or create, and you're going to go to your Google Drive. And there the form should show up so that you can see. It'll be a one with the little purple icon. And then you'll hit insert and then it'll get added here to our classroom. And again, you can click on it and remember to click on the pencil so you can start to edit it. If you get this, just say no thanks. All right, so first things first, some of you, I know I did go over the settings option. B-Day classes, I did not. So you're going to go first things first, go right to settings. And what we're looking at in settings is you want to make this a quiz. So you need to slide this over so it's the purple color. And that way you can now go in and do a few other setting changes, but now you'll give the correct answer to all of your questions. So if it's marked as a quiz, you're going to give your score results right after they finish. If you want to lock your computer so that a student taking your quiz cannot open a new tab and look up the answer, you would slide this over and lock, and that prevents them from being able to open any tabs. Down here, you're going to tell them that they're going to find out what questions they missed, what the correct answer is for their question, and how many points they got for each question. If you want to make any of those changes, you just turn it off, and then that particular thing would not show to the person who took the quiz. Here's your default point value per question. You can change that if you wanted to. With responses, if you have not asked a question like, what is your name? You won't know who's answering your quiz unless you slide this over. And now you'll be able to see everyone who takes your quiz. It'll show up as their email address. Okay. The other option on this one here is to allow somebody outside the organization to answer the quiz. You probably don't need that because you're just going to share it with your classmate. And the last one is to limit one response. So if this is off, I can go in and take your quiz many, many times. If it's slid over, I can only take it once. Last is presentation. Do you want them to see a progress bar to see how much of the quiz they've completed? And then a shuffle the question order means if I'm side by side another student, our tests would not mirror each other. I might have question 1 and that might be someone else's question 5. And that's pretty much it. So then you can go back to the one that says questions, and you will notice if you click on one of the questions that you wrote, you now have this option down here that says answer key. So I can click on answer key, and now I can select which one is my answer. Double check that your point value transferred over. If it didn't, just change the point value. Pick what your answer is. If it's a checkbox question, you want to check off all the boxes that are right. And then you simply hit done. And now it's set up for a quiz. Now, back to continuing on. You need to have a total of 5 questions on your topic. You need to use 3 different question types. So here's question 1, and I use multiple choice. Okay, I'll go down here and I can add another question. This time I might make it a drop-down menu. And I can put in what my next question is. You want to make sure that at least one of your questions requires us to look at an image to be able to determine what the answer could be. So if you do that, you would start off with look at the picture below and tell me the object you see. And then I can go ahead and add an image with the little mountain button. I could search for that and I could type in what I want to show. So I can go ahead and click on the image that I am trying to get people to guess. And once I hit insert, that picture is going to go below my question. So it's going to be right here. And then I need to go in and put in options of what they are. Okay. So you can put in as many options as you want. Typically, we do at least usually 4 options. Oh, helps if I spelled things right. Let's see. Okay, so now I need to click on answer key. I need to select what the correct answer is. Yes, that's the amount of points I want it worth, so I click on done. And so now I've taken care, I have 2 questions. This one's multiple choice. Down here is a drop down, and here I have them looking at a picture to be able to determine what the answer is. When I do that, if I have put in a picture, I want to click on that picture and then hit the plus sign to add a new question. That way the next question will go underneath the picture. All right. So you want to continue this until you have at least 5 questions. You've used 3 different question types. 1 question has a picture we actually have to look at to be able to guess the answer. When you are completely done, you're going to apply a theme, and that is up here with this little custom palette. A little bar will come up here and you can choose a theme color. So right now it's set for purple. I can switch it to red. I can pick any color that I want. I can also choose an image to be up in my header. So if you remember, Mr. Bosselman's had the basketball across the top. I'm going to take a look, and it's broken into categories here. So sometimes you can take a look at a category and it might help you find it better. I thought there were some technology ones, but maybe not. So anyways, I can pick one. I'm just going to go ahead and pick one that may or may not work, but we'll just click on it. Okay. And then I'll hit insert. And where I'm seeing this is going to be up here. It's this block here that you're changing with the header. Theme color is right here, so I could change it. If I wanted a different background color, I could pick my background color. I can even pick my font that I want, and that changes the font on the letters. Okay. And then when I'm done, I want to take a look at it. So this is still like in edit mode. If I click on my eyeball, I now can see it. This is what it looks like to the person taking my quiz. And down here, I would then just pick my answers and go for it. Now, the problem with this, or what I see has happened, it has not put the pictures with the answers. And that's probably because I shuffled the questions. So I'm going to go back to settings. And I'm going to go down here to presentation. And I'm going to not shuffle. Okay. So that's one downside with shuffling, is sometimes the pictures then get moved away from their question. So if I don't do that, and now I check the eyeball, now the pictures go right with the questions. Okay. So once I'm happy with it, if I find that I'm not happy with it, notice how it looks like I have 3 of them open here. This is, whenever you see the pencil, that's in its like view mode. So you just want to hit the X to close that. Again, I'm still in view mode here. So I'm I'm in edit mode there. Okay. So now I'm back into my edit mode. If I'm happy with it, then what you're going to do is you're going to hit send. You're going to go to the chain and you're going to copy the link. What will happen is you'll come back here into Google Classroom and you're going to go ahead and get back to this assignment here that says, what do you know quiz day? Go ahead and click on the Google form or Google Sheet that's there. You're going to find your name in the list. All right. and you're going to click in the box. So I'm going to pretend I'm Sheldon here. Click in the box, and then I'm going to paste it in. And now that link is going to be used by my classmates to click on and take my quiz. And then you're done with the project, okay? You just have to submit the link on the spreadsheet, and then you're done. The sub will have another activity for you to work on after you complete your form. So good luck, enjoy, have fun, and I will see you next week. Bye.